Welcome to Yorkshire, specifically West Yorkshire, where the hills round here roll continuously into unbelievably huge bulges that at times lay paths for the Pennine Way. Now, I got a comment the other day on one of my videos saying, "You are literally the world's worst estate agent." And I thought, well, that's rude. But I'd been for a run in this remote barren moorland, and I'd come across these abandoned houses. So I purposefully didn't go and explore them. I thought I'm going to come back with my camera and we'll make a video about it. So that's what we're going to do today. A property tour of the abandoned houses of the Yorkshire Hills. Prove I am a good estate agent. Now, somewhere about 6 miles in that direction is Haworth, where the Bronte sisters lived. They lived and were inspired by this harsh, barren landscape to write loads of books, most famously probably Wuthering Heights. So Wuthering Heights literally is about these moors, represented metaphorically through the characters like Heathcliff and also just the geography of the place, how harsh it is to live up here. Made that book so interesting. I think it was Anne Bronte, or was it Charlotte? I don't know, there were loads of them. It was one of the Brontes, correct me if I'm wrong. So you've got all that abandoned farm gear there. It's like a graveyard where farm equipment goes to die. Okay, so in the distance over there is house number 1. So I better get my estate agent persona ready and come and sell you some houses. Let's do it. This is some of my favourite kind of wandering, this. Look at that little house just appearing on the crest of the hill. Beautiful. I know a lot of my videos are about how the high street's declining and all that stuff. It can get a bit depressing at times. And I get a lot of people saying, oh God, I couldn't live in England anymore. I had to get out. And I get it. The weather can be so shit at times. We do have a lot of problems. But sometimes when I'm out in the moors like this, it is silent. The only sound that I can hear at times is the occasional grouse hiding in these fields. Hopefully one will pop up in a minute and I'll be able to show it you. But there is nothing around here. It's so peaceful, so beautiful. Got all this cool stuff around me. God, I do love England at times. So yeah, here we go. House number 1. Now this place, it is detached, completely secluded. So yeah, aesthetically, you are looking at a lovely, lovely, picturesque cottage, secluded in the Yorkshire moors. Let's have a look from this angle. Oh yeah. Just look at that. Wow. I mean, that's some postcard shit right there, isn't it? That is stunning. But enough about the outside. It looks stunning from the outside. Obviously, you're sold already. I can tell that you're interested. What's it like on the inside? Let's go have a look. Yeah, so much potential with this space. I'm thinking maybe storage. Do you know what I mean? You can get your appliances out here, your dishwasher, your fridge. Just cover it up a little bit. Bang on. But let's get inside the main living quarters. So here we go. Wow, look at this place. Okay, so yeah, it's open plan. As you can see there, you've got this beautiful fireplace going up there, that nice chimney. So yeah, look at that roof. Those beams on there, couple of holes, not a problem, we'll fix them. But yeah, look at that roof, stunning. So yeah, nice open plan space down here. Loads and loads of room. It's really, really nice. Now, the best thing, let me just show you this. Check out your views. So this is your north-facing view. Oh, I mean, come on. Waking up to that. Then over here, this is your south-facing view. Wow. So much potential. It's beautiful, isn't it? So welcome back to Wandering Turnips, a place in the very, very occasional sun. And we're looking at this lovely, characterful 2-bed cottage secluded in the Yorkshire Hills. Now it's about 100 square foot. The fireplace is obviously the main feature of this house. And that fireplace that originally will have been for farmers, people working on the land who out here in those harsh conditions, whatever job they were on, if that weather turns quickly, like it can up here, inside here, get that fire on, warm up quickly. It's so peaceful up here, which is stunning, but you are so remote at the same time. So yeah, that's something you got to factor in. Can you handle that remoteness? You're probably not going to get good Wi-Fi. It really is beautiful. Wow. And you got this fantastic outdoor space here as well, which just has loads and loads of potential. I'm thinking barbecue pit over there, kids trampoline over there. I don't have a garden, so I don't know what you put. A shed! Get a shed. That's what I'll be doing. Nice shed there. Always wanted a shed. But yeah, that's house number 1. So obviously, that house is lovely. House number 1 was great. But the rule is you never settle for that first house. You've got to see a few properties, don't you? So let's get on to property number 2. But what have we got in the hot parts of the world? They have deserts. They have the Sahara Desert. In Australia, they have the outback. In the frozen worlds, they have the Arctic plains, vast, barren areas. And in England and Yorkshire especially, we have moorland that just stretches and stretches. And it reminds me of when you're flying, you're leaving England or you're coming back to England and it's daytime and you look out the window and down below you just see that rich tapestry of fields blending into one another. And that's really what England and the United Kingdom is built up of. Just these fields and moorland. But here we are at property number 2. So a lot of estate agents, you know, they give it all that, don't tell the truth, but I'm not like that at all. I am through and through with how I operate. So I will be honest with this place. Doesn't have a roof. Now that's missing, but that's not a big job at all. I know a guy around here, he'll do that for you. Not a problem. I don't want that to put you off at all, but check out this little area here. Look at this. Wow. Yeah, so here you've got your bedroom already. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but that is a lovely curved stone roof. And the wonderful thing about this as well, you've got your shelves built in. Stone shelves, you don't need that trip to IKEA. This room's pretty much already there. Look at these lovely windows as well. Really nice windows there. As you can see, these windows, they're just flooding this space with natural light. It's really great. Now, what I will say is, this place, and I've been told this many times, when you're looking at a place like this, you've got to have the architect's eye. And now, I first got told I've got the architect's eye by Kevin MacLeod at a charity dinner. I think I already knew it, but what it means is you look at a place like this, and some people would be put off immediately. They'd think, absolutely no way. But I see it and I just see potential. So let me show you from the top. Okay, yeah, now from up here you really see the potential of this place. Do you know what I mean? Look at that, that is just lovely. That moss growing on the side, just blending in with the hills behind it. Lovely bit of stonework there as well. Now you're probably thinking, oh, but it hasn't got a roof. It's going to be ages before I can move in. Yes, that might be the case, but look at the amount of space you have here. You've got from there, that wall there, all the way down to the end of that bit down there. You are really sitting on a great bit of land here. Come through that door there, lovely. Down here as well, all this land for grazing, growing and entertaining. It's just stunning, isn't it? It's really nice. But I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, you've brought us all the way out into the Yorkshire Hills to show us a property without a roof. Fear not. We've got one more gaff to go look at, and I think this one is going to tick all boxes. I really do. It's got the land, it's got the roof, it's got the secluded location. So let's head on. It's about a couple of miles walk this way, but yeah, let's go see the third and final house. I want to walk off the beaten path a bit so we can hopefully scare some grouse into jumping up. That'd be great. Look up there, I don't know if you can see it. Grouse just popped up from that landscape. It's where it gets more orange and dense, you'll start to see them a bit. So let's head up there. There they go. I also, at that last house, I tried to do a trick shot with my drone where I was like, I'll fly it in through one window and out through the other. And well, yeah, it turns out I can't do trick shots with my drone. I'll show you the footage now. Unfortunately, we might have smashed the lens a little bit. And I've gendered my drone. She looked like she was dead on the ground, whimpering. I picked her up, brushed her off, put her back down, whipped her back in the sky, and she's fine. The drone lives on, honestly. That's a hardy drone, that. This place is really like no other. God's own county. God's own county, or is it God's own country? Yorkshire, God's own county. That's right, isn't it? God's own county. But it's so beautiful around here. I absolutely love it. Now, second favourite place in England, because the Lake District just tips it for me. There is nowhere on earth like the Lake District. The mountains in the Lake District are just so aesthetically beautiful. I've been to places like Peru, and I've been to the Alps mountaineering, and those mountains are so vast, so incredibly big, you think, oh fuck, how am I going to climb that? And then it takes you all day, and then you got to get a bus back from the bottom to where you're staying. Whereas in the Lake District you can stay anywhere. Ambleside, Grasmere, Keswick. You climb a mountain, you're up and down in a couple of hours, then you're at the pub, pieing a pint. It's my kind of day. Oh, and here we are, we're approaching house number 3. Look at it. Here we are, approaching house number 3, the third and final house, and look at it. What a beauty. I saved this place for last because I knew it was just going to be perfect. Well, I say perfect, it is slightly over budget, but trust me, let me show it you. I think you'll be able to bump up that slight bit because it is just perfect. There she is. Wow. So you got part of the house there, which is obviously lovely. Looks like you got the upstairs area here as well. And then here as well, good thing about this place, it's really secure. You can see on there, there's a padlock there, so no one is getting in. You've got these lovely windows here. The entrance, we're going to go through this here. Now it does need a little bit of work doing to it, but as I said, I've got a guy who's great with stone, so he can come and fix that for you, no problem. Wow. So we are looking at here, you've got this nice open plan bit down here, which is lovely. You've got the gorgeous fireplace. Wow, look at the size of that. Wonder if we can see up it. Oh, can you see up it? Yeah, just to the top there. Pretty much ready to go, that fireplace. You've got the wonderful view. Oh wow, just look at that. The 3-window view there. Every morning, imagine just waking up, looking out over that. My word. But the thing that I absolutely love about this place, and I just know you're going to love it as well, look at this. It's already got the beams in for a second floor, and at times there literally is a second floor. Look, I'll show you. So you've literally got 2 floors here. Look at that. The wheelbarrow as well does come with the house. Let's check out the state of the roof. Oh yeah, it's another beautiful roof. Really, really nice up there, as you can see. Down here as well. Now this looks like it leads onto another room, but I can't move that, so let's see if we can get, oh. Hello. So welcome back to Wandering Turnips property, and we're currently stuck in this property because of a herd of cows who I didn't realise, but I think they might own this gaff, and they're not very happy with me being in it. Beautiful bit of beamwork there. Beautiful. Every time I look out, there's more of them. I'm just going to go around there. Yeah? I'm just going around there. Look at this as well. This is your second room. The one that I couldn't get into. Lovely windows up there. Now it does have a bit of a damp problem, but nothing to worry about. Excuse me. Hello? He's got his head in the window. Then coming out to this space here as well. Look at this. You've got all this outdoor space here as well. Real good area here. You could even extend the house along or keep it as an outdoor area. Again, get your fire pit. Maybe get a pizza oven. Outdoor pizza ovens are popular these days. Get a couple of sheds. But yeah, just look at that. The end of the house there. Them nice slate bits of stone creating that triangle. Looks like that was the original maybe. Then they built up. Now I'm going to be honest, a property like this comes on the market once in a blue moon, and I've already had interest from a cash buyer. So if you do want to come and have a look, if you do want to make an offer, get in touch quick, because this place is going to go fast. I'll tell you that for free. What's it up to? What's it doing? Look at that. It's the cow rubbing its scent onto the house. What are they up to? So there we have it. The third and final house, and what a beauty. I mean, it had absolutely everything that I know you're after. That quiet, peaceful, secluded life, away from it all, away from the hustle and bustle. It's right there. Now I'm half joking, but I'm also like half completely serious. How ace would it be having that as your home out here, surrounded by absolutely nothing except a few, what turned out to be lovely cows. I was a bit worried for a moment, but they were lovely. Like the peace and the quiet of it all. Wow, it's just so nice up here. And look, in the distance, right on the hill line over there, you can just see that first house that we went to. Can you see that? Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? So there we go. A beautiful day out in the Yorkshire moors. I better get back because I just told my girlfriend I was going out to get some milk and bread, and I've ended up here. But I'll finish with a nice little surprise that I found recently at my favourite abandoned house in Yorkshire. So I'll finish with that. Oh, and also, I think it's fair to say, after that wonderful property tour that I've just given you, that I clearly am not the world's worst estate agent. In fact, my property portfolio is full of interesting, quirky builds that you will not find anywhere else. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll leave you with this nice surprise. I see this email yesterday, and it's from these lads, and they messaged me saying, "We love your videos. We're actually heading to Yorkshire tomorrow to try and find the tiny abandoned house that I featured in a couple of my videos." Now I saw this email a bit late on, and I thought, oh damn, they've probably already set off. I'm not going to be able to help them. But then I get this message late at night, and they found it. They sent me a picture from it, and they even said, "Look, we're kind of glad you didn't give us any help or point us in the right direction, because it made it a lot more fun." And I was just like, oh, this is so buzzing. What a nice little thing to happen from me putting my video up. So here we are at the tiny abandoned house, and I've heard they've left me something on the shelf in there. So let's go see. Ted, come this way. Let's go have a look. Legends. Should we go in, Ted? Come on in. And over here in my last video, I said, oh, I was up here, spent the night up here, and I was like, oh, here's my shelf where I keep all my beer, and look what they've left me. Oh, a beer on the shelf. Honestly, lads, that is mega. That has made my month, maybe even my year. You absolute legends. Come on, Ted, let's drink this beer here, mate. Ted, we'll drink this beer here. We'll just chill in here because it's raining a bit. Yeah, thank you, lads, for the beer. Oh, delicious.